About Ray first. I think at some point in his life, Ray had more raw speed than Joel. But I think the raw speed goes pretty fast if you don't stay in shape. And I don't want to discount Ray's stationary bike workouts, but I don't know that Ray's. I would guess Ray has probably lost some of that raw speed. Joel's fitter. Joel wins the race. Joel will pass Ray sometime in the first 100. Sorry, Ray.
Predictions here.
Start now? I don't think there's any way that Ray won't tell Ray this, but I don't think he'll finish the race. I think he'll quit as soon as Joel gets pretty far ahead.
How long do you think that'll take?
I thought by about the time they hit the home stretch there that Joel will be far enough ahead that Ray will see no point in finishing the race.
How many yards do you think Ray will get?
So that would be as they come like
About
right
100
around the
meters.
corner into the straightaway.
About right here, probably. Ray will start dropping out. About this green line, my prediction.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so the reason this race is happening is because on MySpace there was a bulletin about top 8 friends, and Joel and Ray are both in my top 8. One of the questions was which out of friend number whatever and friend number whatever, I can't remember what their numbers are, would win in a race. And I explained that since Joel was in cross country and because, well, it's Ray is the other person, that Ray would definitely not win in the race and that Joel would win. So Ray had read this bulletin and was not too offended by all the other things I said about him in the bulletin, but he was offended that I said that Joel could beat him in a race. And he claimed that he could definitely win in a race against Joel that was 200 meters or less. So I challenged him on that comment, and the rest is history. So we'll see what happens.
What was Joel's original challenge to Ray?
Joel's original challenge? I believe it was just a 200 meter, exactly how it went down, but I'm pretty sure it was a 200 meter race. And then we had to remember if Ray had said less than 200 meters or 200 or less, but he definitely said 200 or less. So that was basically Joel. I think he was invited more than anything to participate in this race. He didn't strike the original challenge. It was more me than anything that started this up. And I said that Ray had to prove himself, and Joel accepted the challenge as well.
Okay. History of all this and.
I'm not sure there's a real. For this particular race, there's not a long history. There's always been some competition between me and Ray in terms of sprinting speed. We've raced the car a few times at the little parking lot, but this came up probably late winter when Ray said he could beat me in any race, 200 meters or less, on the internet. He said it on the internet, he didn't tell me. And
So what did you challenge him to?
I challenged him to a 200. Is the maximum he's willing to do. That's
199?
Well, I could do 199, I guess, but he said 200 or less. That was he said 200 or less. Otherwise, it would have been 199. If he said less than 200, I would have said 199.
So how do you see this going? What's your plan? What?
Well, I was hoping for a strong headwind, which I think we're getting, and I'm thinking Ray's wide hips will catch the wind like sails and it'll hold him back. And I'm probably the least wind resistant I've been in about a year right now when I weighed myself this morning, so I think that plays for me. Ray's probably a faster sprinter, or at least he was 5 years ago, but I think 200 might be out of his range. I think he's more of a 40 to 50 meter sprinter.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I'd like to add that I'm 4 years older than he is, I guess.
Okay.
All right, that's all I have.
Well, basically Susan said that, I think it was like in a MySpace bulletin, that Joel was faster than me, or like it was a question, and I answered, or she answered that Joel was faster than me, and I know I was faster than Joel because one time we raced to our cars in a parking lot and I beat him pretty handily. So I figured, you know, I wanted to make it a fair race for Joel too, so anything less than 150 meters I would win going away, so I figured 200 meters would be a good compromise for both of us. What was your other question?
How do you? What's your strategy and how do you see this? What's your prediction?
I think I'll get out to a good lead in the first 100 meters, and then I'm relying pretty much on adrenaline the second half of the race. And I'm sure Joel will be gaining drown on me. I'm not gonna go out and say either one of us is gonna win, but I think it's gonna be a good race.
What are you gonna do if you lose this race? Or what do you have to do?
I think I have to eat a veggie dog, a side salad from Wendy's, and a quarter-pound double stack from Wendy's with all like the normal way, not without cheese or only kind. It wasn't specified when I'm supposed to do that.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Prediction, I'd say and I really think Ray has a really good chance of getting hurt, so hopefully that doesn't happen, but Joel probably by quite a bit. That's it.
Dave?
Well, I kind of same thing. Joel's just a few minutes ago when Ray got here, he was running one lap around the track, I would say about a 12 to 15 minute pace, and he didn't even finish running that. He was walking the last about 100 meters, or no, about 50 meters. So that's not a good sign.
No.
So I'm thinking.
Talk about my prediction.
Sure. Anything else you have to say?
Well, I mean, I'm predicting Joel is going to win, and I predict Ray's going to lead for about maybe 25 to 50 meters. That might be a stretch. Then then Joel will overtake him and beat him handily because Ray's out of shape. I guess my one thing is that going into this race, I was going to be neither. I'm not going to root for either one. I was going to be a neutral fan. However, approximately 2 days ago, Ray sent an email out in which he referenced me as a dumb, and for the kids watching, it's F***K. So I think
That's actually what he wrote. So that's
that's what he wrote. He called me that in an email. So now I'm 100% behind Joel, rooting for Joel 100%. I brought my parents. I have my dad wear a Midwest Janitorial shirt to show support for Joel because Ray couldn't get a job there. Thanks.
Come here.
Joel, where are you going? Chris, Joel, like Chris. Smart, Joel. Look at where she has to go, way up there.
That's the difference between Joel and Ray. If this comes down to it, I'd real short about it.
Okay.
Daddy.
Hold on, he's getting on camera. Okay. Huh? Yeah, go.
Odd.
Joel, what do you want?
Not that important, Ray.
Well, now Joel's got it.
I was impressed though. With both you guys, yeah.
I didn't want to sign that.
150, I think you might beat him for 100.
Close. It was really close. When did you pass him? Do you remember when?
When did he pass me?
He
I'm
passed
sorry, when did you
him on
pass
the
him?
straightaway.
It was about
Were you were well
even
on the
on
straightaway.
We were even on the
First
straightaway.
100 there.
As soon as you catch your breath, can we get a picture of all you guys together?
I was pacing for 200.
I think you guys should do a lap though. Before you get too tight, do a lap together. Okay, we can save that. And then you can be more ready for interviews and things once you've had a cool down lap.
I think Ray's saying the hell of that.
Another step.
Ray's not running it again until next year. Rematches.
We should have this every year.
So you gonna challenge him to a rematch right now, Ray?
Play him one-on-one.
There you go. Let's go.
There it is. basketball?
We haven't had any time to build that up on the internet, though.
Thank freaking
How
God.
about a 5-mile run and then one-on-one?
I can play one-on-one as tired as I possibly can and still beat you.
There it is, right there. It's on.
That's how these things get started. So what did he say? 5-mile run? No, you didn't say you could run a
As tired as
5-mile
he
run.
possibly can be.
How about the 5-mile run is like the?
5-mile run, then
I was
one-on-one.
going to say a marathon would be.
30-mile hike.
Well, how about a 5-mile run and then
And Joel can
like
sit
instead of like a tip off, then the person who gets there first gets the ball in first possession.
I might be saying things that I don't really mean.
Good presence of mind.
Where are you right now?
What were the final times?
Joel was he was 28 plus. Was it no 27 plus? Right, close to 28, and then Ray was only a second behind.
Oh, did they take off? How many took off?
I'm pretty sure Ray broke 30.
It can only take so much excitement. You know, it's like.
That's right. They're kind of a handful of times, but they're good.
I'm going to say.
We'll have to watch this over and over and over again at the barbecue.
He's gonna go kiss his child.
Yep.
We're going to Disneyland.
Somehow you should get all the tapes and combine the different angles to make a real nice.
It could be incredible.
Make an amazing
So
documentary. We need.
Ray,
like,
I think
a
you do
voiceover,
have to
too.
eat
Make the race.
the salad and the burger today. I don't think the veggie dog was actually. I think that was taken out of the deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Double stack
I'll
and
do it tomorrow.
and a regular.
Tomorrow.
I'd like to enjoy the cook-off.
Ray.
Ray, you
We
lost.
never finalized the deal. Joel had one last hang-up on the font of the certificate.
Look at this.
Oh no.
It's always something like that that ruins.
Ray's got to eat a salad.
Did you ever like settle on what the ingredients for the salad were?
It's going to be a Wendy's side salad.
Whatever, however it comes.
However it comes. Wendy's side salad, quarter pound,
Double stack.
double stacked as is.
As is.
Plain ketchup.
I couldn't
Wasn't there something on it?
And a veggie. I'm sure he's
I think the veggie dog was taken out. I'm going to take Ray's side on that. I think that was the other stuff was instead of the veggie dog.
You know what? It might have taken me at least a half second to get that started too, because I had my hand up
You
there.
didn't. No, you didn't start it right away.
Right away, it's probably almost a second.
So Ray maybe
Ray,
could.
you made.
I think our
Because it took me almost a full second probably, because I forgot I had my hand up. And I went like that.
Ray was on world record pace.
He was on about world record pace. Probably a little slower.
But if his life depended on it, that would
Right.
make up the difference.
Hey, Michelle,
You can do it 7 more times.
Hair thing is on the phone now.
That's down.
Be careful of that,
I
Maddie.
knew I should
Or
have
Vanessa.
ate that banana.
You should have ate that banana.
That probably made the difference.
Chose not to.
Joel had Ray a power
The
ball.
thing is, when it's such a close race, you have to start questioning everything together. Leading up.
Is that on the tape, right, Joel?
what?
Ray a peanut butter power bar for the race.
Right before the race?
About half an hour.
Sus gave you that? That thing's awesome.
That's a huge moose.
What about brown cereal lay on the track all day?
It's a moose. Before when I said it was a moose, you said it was a sheep. What's this guy's name? Mountain Moose?
McGillicuddy.
McGillicuddy? It is. Is that his name?
That's what it came with.
Medium Moose, McGillicuddy. Tournament.
Okay, Joel. So, talk about the race.
What's that?
Talk about the race. Take us through it.
I think it was, as far as I could tell, it's pretty even the whole first 100 meters. And I started to get on him a little bit on the stretch, and then I think once I got like 3 or 4 feet past him, I heard him sigh loudly and slow down a little bit. That's about all I remember from the race. So, I was pretty damn close, I think, but
You go for a rematch if he ever challenges you? Which you
I
mean
might do a rematch maybe. I'd probably train a little more though. So,
What do you think if you? Jesus.
Hey, Ray.
Okay. Your face is all red.
Did that increase your win anyway?
I'm just kind of bad now. I think you drank too much water.
Joel,
Did you sweat?
you think you could do a 16:50 5K if you worked at it for a while?
I probably have more of likelihood of doing that than a 4:30 mile, I think. What do you think, Paul?
You might be able to run a 1650 like that. I'm not going to say anything bad about you on camera. We should do a 5K.
Joel,
5K might be.
how long do you think it would take you to run a 16:50 5K?
Probably at least 2 years of training, I'm guessing.
The hard part
Did you say how long would it take you to run a 1655?
Yeah, I think 1650.
Well, are we talking about a 5K that's like continuous, or can it be done in pieces?
Then I think I would have a bigger advantage. You should train really hard, though.
I might. I've had a good loop going on with hills and stuff.
Just be like that. Be careful not to get hurt. Don't do
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
I'm not running.
Is that
far.
And to run a fast
kind of a
5,
threat?
you don't have to do really, really super intense stuff that's going to get you hurt.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
1650 is awfully fast, though.
What was your fastest 5K you've ever run?
I think I ran a faster 5K split in a 10K than I did in high school. I think I ran in the upper 17s, maybe.
Yeah, I think sometimes
We could run faster on the track. If we did it on the track,
Yeah.
it'd
and
be faster.
she's some babies will
Take off at least 2
faster. He can
Do it. Do you know how to measure a 5K in the track, or you just do it?
Yeah, it's 12 laps and 200.
It sucked if somebody lost track though.
What's that?
It sucked if somebody lost count. All those.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to keep count. Somebody would have to
You guys would either. You have the engine, you'd be like, well,
I can't even.
we just had a great, unbelievable time, or else you'd think, man, our time's really stuck.
I'd probably be more likely to run a 1650 than a 430. It might be equally impossible for me. I don't know. I might.
I think the 200 challenge is a good challenge.
It's definitely not going to happen if you don't make any kind of like guarantee right now.
I
That you have to live up to.
I probably should establish something, otherwise I won't do it.
You should guarantee Paul that
Kind of a guarantee.
Yeah.
next fall you'll beat him in a 5K.
I think a Q.
Not next fall. How about 2 falls from now? I'll race him in a 5K.
Get your base built up a lot. Actually, you may have more. You may be able to do that. If you take long enough. I'm sort of counting on the fact that you haven't run much. But I have a huge base built up over you.
I think Cole and I raced the 5K this morning.
You're pretty fast on the way back.
What's that?
I already say one of the 5K tomorrow. I'd like to take
Yeah, we
this
didn't,
moment to officially retire from racing altogether.
Wow, what an announcement.
What did he say?
Ray's officially retired from racing.
Really? That's humongous.
How about claims?
Whatever, Roger Cronin.
Exactly.
Yeah, is a life-threatening run considered a race? Or
No, that would not be a race.
Isn't the fact that you came within a second of Joel, do you think by tomorrow or the next day you're going to start thinking to yourself, well, I've trained a little bit?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that much to me.
Totally taking the thunder away.
Hit that fucking camera off.
You don't want to talk about your. You don't want to talk about your illness at the end of the race.
I think it was more heat-induced than anything.
Was
I
it?
ran 200s before and I didn't come close to throwing up. At least
Sam said he had a power bar half an hour before the race, though.
that could have been it too, but it seemed like it was the heat, really. That's just the way I felt. It's really hard to pinpoint.
I may be able to.
Go.
21 fans, official count, for the record. Biggest turnout ever.